Good morning, good morning. How are you guys? How's everything going? Can you hear me loud and clear? I hope you can hear me loud and clear. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's just wait for someone to tell me whether I'm audible. Yes, I am. All right. So, another day, a great sell-off yesterday in the markets. I mean, unexpected in my opinion. But price showed something, price did something, and it is what it is, right? If there was a sell-off, there was a sell-off, and I didn't think it will happen. I was pretty much looking forward to today as being bullish, going for that Monday high, but all that price action from yesterday basically just made me think that what the hell is going on. At the end of the day, I was like, what really triggered this? And then I was like, okay, it cannot be the news, because the news has already come. The market has already digested the news, but maybe something else. But I did not give much of a fuck around that, and just moved on from there and thought, okay, let it be. But yeah, I caught some beautiful trades on gold yesterday. So basically just kept trading gold all day long. Now, today, where we are in the markets. So looking at NAS, obviously we'll need to create the wick. I mean, I'm not going to put this week NAS has been very, very weird. So I'm not going to say we are going to create a wick or something, this and that. I mean, do whatever you want, NAS, it's your wish. But logically, you should be looking to create a wick today. So looking at where we are currently, we are trading well above 25%, so I would want the price to kind of visit the 25% area, so that's around 382 area. So that's still around 200 points move to the upside, so that's where I would want market to be. If it's a bearish candle, go to the 25% area, 20% to 30% area, create that wick. We have swept the liquidity that I wanted us to sweep. I was not expecting us to sweep it this week, but well, we have swept it. We have gone inside this weekly fair value gap now. So a lot of bullish things are going to be, kind of coming there, because you've swept the liquidity of this week's low, you have gone into the fair value gap. If you can show a bounce out of it, you'll basically be like, okay, where am I in the range? So in this current impulse structure, where am I trading? I'm trading perfectly into the lows of the discount area, right? I'm basically in the OTE. I'm in the perfect OTE right now. So you will basically be looking at all those things and you'll be like, okay, if that is the case, then the market should do XYZ. So being in OTE, I expect the market to start respecting it. If it is bullish, if it is really bullish, maybe some sort of consolidations in the coming week. I would not be surprised with that. But show me some sort of reaction as well pretty quickly, right? So yeah, so just gonna wait and watch that part. I'm not putting too much money in regards of higher time frame. I'm not gonna say we are bullish or we are bearish. We have reached the weekly objective. Now it's time to create the wick. So looking at the daily, if we start going higher, obviously we will, like, if we basically close this candle like this, we'll leave a massive fair value gap on the daily as well. As of now, I think it's gonna be a bullish day. Take us to 200% of equal lows. Let me just read through chat. I just missed out. 4-hour bearish back-to-back fair value gaps take us to 200% of equal lows. So where so let me just say, fine, accepted. Jackie, completely correct. Could very well play out, very well be the bias for next week, not this week maybe. I feel this week, today maybe a retest of this fair value gap is what I'm looking for. So maybe go and retest them. Then for next week we can go get the extension. But yeah, I mean, guys, in simplest of words, you just want to give this market a little bit of time, and it is looking bearish. I'm not saying it's not looking bearish. It can go down easily. I will have a bearish bias for next week. To be honest, I might have a bearish bias for today as well, because of the way the candles are forming. Like, if the candles are not showing any respite, why should I be bullish about them? Right? Yesterday's price action was utter shit. Like, you cannot expect that sort of swing in a matter of 36 hours. So yeah, if you can't expect it, you can't expect it. But yeah, that's another story. But yeah, good catch there, that there is back-to-back fair value gaps on 6 hourly. You would expect price to basically, if the price can retest it, and it's the extension leg on the 6 hourly time frame. So you see, you are basically coming down, and you do this, and the target of this will basically fall to be, let's just see, somewhere around 22,600, which will take us below these equal lows, all this liquidity that is lying over here. So that would be a good target to have and to play. See, this is how you get bias. Now you have a bias, you can play this market. Right? Once you have a bias, it's so much easier to play the market. There's a triple BPR 1 hour above, which is my dual for the day. What is a triple BPR? What is a triple BPR? I'm gonna have a chat with you later, Daisy. That's a word I've never heard. Did you just invent it? I think she invented it. But yeah, I don't know what triple BPR is really. Let me just turn on the comments as well. So I don't know what that is, but yeah, 3 FVGs. Okay. Well, see, wherever the market wants to go, draw liquidity. We cannot say where the market is heading towards. What we have to think about is where the market is currently trading and how the market reacts. Is in simplest of words. I mean, this was all discussion in regards of, oh, the market might do this, oh, the market might do that. What is the market currently doing is basically trading. It has not taken Asia high, it has not taken Asia low. It has already taken previous day low. And I would not say it was too crucial a sweep over here. Because what did we do? We created a New York PM low at 450. Because we kept selling the whole day. Right? We kept selling the whole day. We created the low so late, right? We just swept it straight away and then just started accumulating. So I would not say we have swept. I mean, you just wait. Let it build right now. I'll be okay with another sweep of the previous day low, in my honest opinion. But as of now, there's nothing. There's no liquidity sweep on either side. There's nothing has happened on either side. So just wait and watch to see how the market reacts. Looking at gold quickly. So, my trade from yesterday might have at last hit a TP. Yay! Fucking hell. Took some time to sweep that. But that's fine. Yesterday was fun to trade gold. I hope others had fun as well. Yesterday was really fun to trade gold. Not much room. Okay, maybe. Alright, let it go. Yeah, just gonna wait on gold. I mean, there's a small short that one could take, but I'm not gonna play around with it. Yeah, NQ just had a weird price action, Kumar. NQ just didn't play nice. That's it. Nothing against like anything. It just didn't want to play nice. Like who expects the market to rally and then just completely sell off, like completely utterly sell off? All right, so gold, I don't see anything. I mean, Asia low has been swept, New York PM low has been swept, London Q1. I mean, it's not sustaining any lows. It wants to go lower. That's very much clear. How do you short it? I mean, just wait and watch, I would say. I'm thinking of taking a short, I'll be very honest. So that's why I was measuring that move. So I'm thinking of taking a short, but I'm just trying to see what my entry would be, because the entry cannot be random, right? So maybe below this and go for a 2 hour. Maybe this could be the entry. It's a risky trade, I'll be very honest. It's a very risky trade compared to... Did you take any trades on NQ yesterday on sell-off? No. No. I just didn't see. I'll be honest, like I didn't see. I was looking at the gold chart. I just didn't check NQ. If I would have checked, I would have taken it. So there is a trade here. It's just that it's very difficult to take, just in my opinion. Like, you could, but it's just so difficult. Yeah, let it go. Let it do its thing. I don't care. I'll just wait for something else to pop up. Alright, let's see. Nas. Yeah, till the time NAS sweeps a liquidity, I don't have any trade on NAS as well. It needs to sweep some sort of time-based liquidity. Until it does that, you cannot just take any trades. It's very difficult. Once it has swept something, then maybe either London high or Asia high or London Q1 low, something. Yeah, once it has done that, maybe I'll have a trade. Until it does that, I don't have anything. So it did what I wanted it to do when I was thinking of entering it there. But I mean, I just didn't have an option to enter. Right now, if I enter, then I'm basically looking at this sort of a trade, which I will not take because I'm already reaching the extensions or targets of the 5-minute back-to-back fair value gaps right over here. So yeah, very much difficult now. I mean, maybe, let's see. NAS is not sweeping, but maybe we can enter. Let's see. I'll take a feeler position. How much will be the loss? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I'm in a feeler position on gold. Just one contract. I'll let it run. Not too much risk, just limited risk. My stop loss is above these two highs. It's just a feeler position, just a very small position to see what happens. Because we have come below this 2-minute breakup order block to convert it into breakup block now. If the market is to respect it and the target is basically the 400%, and we have this previous week low, if you can see, which is unswept on gold. So I'm just putting my money that maybe the market would want to sweep that as well. And to be honest, one contract is not enough, man. I'll take one more contract on this, just to make it easier for me to trade, to chop later when I have to get out of the market. So I've made 2 contracts instead of 1. So that's proper 1 hour risk now. Just to manage my risk, I'm taking this extra contract. Otherwise, I'll basically be stuck in a trade. Like I'll not be able to take any TP, and then I'll get aggressive with my stops, and I know what I do then. It just becomes a mess. So yeah, I'm in a short now on gold. Let it play out. Let it do its thing. On NAS, there's nothing to see. NAS is just stuck. NAS is like, I'm not going to do anything today, and I expected it to happen. It's Friday, number one. Number two, we all already, like, yesterday's move was unexpected. So when you see those sort of days when there's an unexpected move, market gets tired, man. It just loses its momentum, and sometimes it has nothing to offer after that. So another back-to-back fair value gaps, and I feel what the market would do is at least reach for this area maybe. Once it has reached this area, might feel exhausted and can start going back, but we'll take a TP here and move to stop. What the SL for the gold stop? So basically above the high that was created, so you can either go here or you can even go here if you wanted. Like if you want to be a little bit more on the safer side, 4038.3. Yeah, you can go there as well, so it's up to you. So I'll let gold play out. It's a little risky trade compared to what my normal trades are, but I'm fine with it. If it hits my SL, it hits my SL. I'm not so concerned. I wanted to take a feeler, but I had to go into at least 2 contracts, because otherwise then my whole mentality changes. If I would have gone in profit, I would have started moving my stops pretty aggressively, which I didn't want to do. Then I don't give price enough room, so I just went with 2 just to make it fine. 1 hour, complete 1 hour. So the SL, if anybody is still looking, the screen shows the SL. So the SL is there. I might close this if depending on how we react to this breaker block now. Okay, so if to be honest, you can move your SL just on top of these 2 candles body instead of wicks. So I'll move the SL onto the body of these 2 candles instead of the wick of these 2 candles. So yeah, now the SL is 4034.9. So just move the SL to the bodies of this candle, not the wick. Okay. Nasdaq doesn't want to do anything. Yeah, there's nothing to see on NAS. Honestly, there's nothing to see. It's boring as fuck. Okay. Visibly it wants to sweep some liquidities. It wants to try and sweep the liquidities, but, well, it doesn't have the strength to do it. So let's see how we form this candle. Close this 5-minute candle, because the last one was pretty bullish. But if we can turn this one into bearish looking candle, that would be really good. I'm just trying to wait. Any questions, guys? Anything you want to ask? Because this is boring price action. If you'll not ask questions, then it will be a very quiet stream. It's not gonna be too much fun. And what's the use of waking up so early if we can't have some fun? Yeah, what I want to see is this. Either do this and go down to the previous day low, because I feel that needs to be swept again maybe, or go down and then go up so that we can aim for higher. It's just stuck in this small range. It's just insane. Okay, there's no move as such. There's nothing to see. I mean, the way we are reacting to this fair value gap is not really, it doesn't give you any confidence. You want the price to go in and just get fucking rejected straight away. But the way we are reacting inside of it doesn't give me any confidence that we want to go lower. Uh, Maybe I entered a bit prematurely or a bit too late. Because when I was looking at this trade, I was looking at it from here to maybe 250%. That happened pretty quickly in 2 candles, and then now it's just sweeping the liquidity and showing like, hey, I want to go higher. You need to give it time, but like there are still 2 fair value gaps, and if the 5 minute, which is in 30 seconds, closes where it is, believe it or not, there will be very small 2 fair value gaps right over here as well, which is weird to say, but there are 2 fair value gaps right over here. If you will see closely, very small fair value gaps right from here to here, and then from here to here. So there is an acceleration gap in the direction of the current 5 minutes trend, which is down. So that gives you a little bit more confidence. But I am not too confident. Honestly, I'm not liking the price. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna let it play. I'm not going to close out the trade early because that's not how I trade it. I just want to let it play. So if it hits stop, it hits stop. We'll make that money somewhere else. But personally, I'm not really. I want to see an aggressive candle towards the downside to confirm that this fair value gap is going to play. And if it plays, it at least confirms that we are going down to 4015. And that will give us a place to take maybe 4015 or 4012, somewhere in that area, to take our first TP. And then let the market do its thing until if it wants to go down or it wants to come up, we'll make sure that it happens the way we want it. Alright, so NAS, nothing to see. Boring NAS. Yeah, Crypto Serenity, it's very indecisive. It's not showing its hand yet. So you need to give it time to show it its hand and try to do what it wants to do. It's just in a very weird spot. I mean, personally, I want to close it now. Like, if you would ask the old trader in me, I would say I want to close it quickly. But yeah, new trader doesn't want to close it yet. Nothing. Now if the way I trade now, I don't want to touch it. I want to let it hit my stop set, because if it hits my stop, it gives me some sort of data point to play with later on, that okay, I took this trade, what was my thought process, right? If I don't let it hit my stop, then I will not even journal it. I'll run away from it. Oh no. So this is just to get my head around that, hey, you want to journal this trade. If it's a loser, you want to write it down, why it lost, why did you even take it. So all those things come into the picture if I let it just be a loser sometimes. But yeah, the more I'm looking at it, the more it looks like it wants to be a loser. I'm just trying to make sense of how to play this. Because it swept the Q1 low now and it's inverting this fair value gap, which is not really cool. I don't like that. So what I'll do with that is I'll move my stops to the high of this candle. So back-to-back fair value gaps, you don't expect market to start going into that. So I'll move my stops into that. Okay. Weird. That is fucking weird. One second, guys. Okay. Yeah. Well, for some apparent reason, TradeSyncer is saying that TradeOvate is rate limiting me and not letting me place all my orders when I'm moving the SL. So yeah, so I moved my stops lower to the high of this candle. So the reason I've done that is, like, you have 2 minutes back-to-back fair value gaps. If both of them are not respected, then, well, the market will surely go and take the highs and all these highs. That should not happen. Like, theoretically, that's what should happen. So why not just reduce the risk a little and just save some money into our pockets? All right, let's see. Any questions, anything from anyone? No, nothing. Nothing at all. Everyone's so boring. And it's so early in the morning, guys. Come on, energy. It's not easy to be awake and trading this early. Just letting you know, because it's Friday, I might stop this stream a little earlier than normal. If gold doesn't hit TP or gold doesn't go in our favor, I might just call it, end of London session and just take a blow. Because, I mean, if it doesn't play, it doesn't play, right? You can't force sometimes. Sometimes you had a good week, you don't want to spoil it. And we'll be trading again, hopefully, in the New York session. Might get one winner. All you need is a 2-hour winner to turn a losing 1-hour trade day into a positive day. So we might get an opportunity later, which is completely fine. But if in my exchange it has SL, I mean, bro, how can it hit SL? What exchange are you in? Like, you're still too far away from SL. Like, you're still $3 away. Are you trading CFD? Are you trading CFD? Or you're trading futures? Okay, that's not a good answer. Well, you chose this life. So let's see. Stops are there for a reason. Let them do their thing. And that's me stopped out. Let me just double check. It has stopped me out everywhere. Okay, it has not flattened. Okay, now I've flattened it and it has made me lose some more money. Maybe $5 more. That's fine. So yeah, I don't see anything, guys. I really don't see anything. I mean, I would wait for an opportunity to come. But as of now, I don't see an opportunity. And I'll be very honest with you. I've had a brilliant week. Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to close it. As you know, it just gives me the data to basically play with, that I want to see why I entered this trade. What have I done? Is it the right thing to do? Is it the wrong thing to do? Just to make those decisions later on how because we moved it over here, we might have saved maybe $30 in stop loss, right? Because this was hit as well. Now, will it just bounce from here? Possibly. If it doesn't, then I need to write down, if my initial stop was here, why did I move it here and here? Was I scared? What was my thought process? So those things, they affect a lot. People don't understand, but they affect a lot, and you want to write them down. You want to track them to see how you're behaving in certain situations. I woke up a little bit later than normal today, so maybe that's affecting me. So I want to see this trade again. I want to really see it and see what was my thought process when I was looking at this trade. Was my thought process even right? So you revisit it. But I don't see any other opportunity right now. I mean, I can see a long again on gold forming. But for that, I want to see like a proper change in state of delivery, a closure above this area, and then using this as a stop loss to propel higher. If you see that later on, do take the trade if you want to, because if you start closing above this, so creating new high, you can use this as a stop loss and maybe aim for London Q1 high or even Asia high, to be honest, in my opinion. Like you can aim for higher prices like this high. Asia high, don't aim for Asia high, aim for maybe this high. Not even this high, to be honest. I'll aim for this area. Yeah, that's fine. So maybe just aim for 2R if you're able to close above, but it's still a long way to go. So you let it play out, you let it do its thing. It's not yet done its thing. It's now coming down, so this will be a good way for me to see what mistakes I made. Could that be a small manipulation? Yes, that is a manipulation of the London. If it is, then it is a manipulation of the London Q1 low, and you can get a target from there. So if you can see, you can see where the market wants to go. But I think I will not be trading. I will not be trading the London session anymore. I mean, I think I've made a mistake here in regards of moving the SL for sure. Initial SL. This guy would have been sitting at break even. This is so much fun. See, that's why you want it to be a loser. You want to see later on what mistakes you made. If I wouldn't have done that, I would not know what mistakes I'm making. So I want to see how we react here now. Like we have inverted these two fair value gaps, so they're out of the window. I can't use them. You can't use them anymore. What you can think of is, okay, the 5 minute still has, how does the 5 minute react now? Yeah, I mean, if you re-enter on if your analysis says re-entry, you should respect your analysis. Always respect your analysis. That's the most important part. But I might be done for the London session. The only thing I see now is death traps for me, because either my brain is not reading the market right or my brain is not braining the way it should be. Yeah, my brain is not braining the way it should normally. Alright, that's fine. What I'll do is, I'll call it a session today. I'll call it a session. I can't see myself trading something because, I don't know, my brain's not in the right spot. Thought process is not the way it is. Normally, I'm not able to see things clearly. Maybe I'm a bit sleepy, so I'm going to head to the bed, sleep for a bit, freshen up for the New York session, and see you at that time. And take care of yourself. Don't trade too much. Don't go overboard with risk. Just relax. It's one loss is okay. We can cover it in a matter of couple of trades. So don't think too much about that one loss. You'll get a lot more coming your way. Losses, not profits. But yeah, I'll see you on Tuesday now. Enjoy yourself. I'll see you on YouTube on Tuesday. We'll be trading London session again. Hopefully that time I'll sleep a bit better. Alright guys, take care. Thank you so much.